Julie Carin. J'enseigne le français au lycée in Charter School. A teacher that springs to mind from high school would be my high school chemistry teacher. And the reason why I picked her is because she made chemistry seem so easy. And she made me believe that I could do it and succeed in science. And that's what I try to bring to the French classroom.
My name is Joseph DeLuca, and I teach AP Psychology to seniors and History of American Music to juniors and a few sophomores. About 7 years ago, almost to the day, I was starting a seminar at Duke University called Foundations of Modern Terrorism, August 20th, 2001. The professor was Dr. Martin Miller, a famous Russian historian, and I'll never forget the grace he exhibited during that whole semester, dealing with a sensitive topic, and the way he handled it with adult students, not younger students. And I tried to exhibit that kind of grace in my classes.
Hi, I'm Kirsten Morrison, and this year I'm going to be teaching a new computer science elective for the high school as well as middle school math. A teacher that I try to bring to my classroom is Mrs. Barbara Cabina, my pre-cal teacher in 11th grade, and she always believed in us no matter what, and there was no doubt that she thought we were super, and I always try to make my students feel like I believe in them as well.
Hi, I'm Tilly. This is my first year at Woods, and I'm so excited to be here. I teach 9th grade English as well as middle school English. My 6th grade English teacher was Mr. Charles Delinas, and he was the first teacher to ever give me a detention, which is not necessarily the thing that I hope to emulate that he taught me. However, it sticks out in my mind because he had the highest expectations of any teacher I've had since then. And not only were they so high, you always knew what they were. He was always clear, he always told you exactly what you could do and how you could do it, and you knew when you were succeeding.
My name is Dominique Corinne, and this is also my first year at Woods. I'm going to be teaching earth science, English, and 7th grade science. And I think a teacher that I would bring with me to my classroom is my 9th grade biology teacher, and he had such enthusiasm and excitement towards science that I think he instilled that in me, and ever since I've been a fan of science. So I hope I can have that same effect on the students I have this year.
Hi, my name is Nicole Gerber. I'm teaching 9th grade World History, 10th grade Civics, a 10th grade International Relations elective, and also AP Comparative Government and Politics. This is my second year at Woods, and one of the many teachers that I try to emulate in the classroom is one of my fifth grade teachers. And I don't even know what we were discussing, it was in 5th grade, and he started talking about Plato's Allegory of the Cave. And as 5th graders, we had never heard of this. Well, we spent the rest of the week in 5th grade talking about Plato and Socrates and the continuum between good and evil and the allegory of the cave and what is reality and the realm of ideas and all this stuff. And what I take with me from that is that sometimes the students can go beyond the curriculum. You know, most of the time, students are able to go far beyond the curriculum and explore things that would be perhaps, you think above them academically, but students really are capable of anything, and it's okay to break the mold, break the lesson plan if you're in a good discussion, and just go with it, because real learning sometimes isn't always what you're supposed to be doing in the book.
Hi, I'm Kim Hughes. I'm teaching 10th and 11th grade Alpha 2 as well as middle school math as well. It's my first year at Woods. I'm very excited to be here, and probably the teacher I try to bring to my classroom is my high school math teacher. I had her various stages throughout high school from age 11 right way up to 18, and she was incredibly passionate, very excited about teaching math, and I hope to bring that to my classroom as well.
I'm Megan Maya, and I'm teaching geometry and pre-cal and math extension this year in high school. And I guess the teacher I would say probably was the most inspirational was Miss Zimmerman, my sewing teacher in high school. And the reason for that was not because I was a good sewer, I'm still not, but because she cared about each of us and knew each of us as individuals and would go out of her way to make sure that you could be successful or you get what you needed. And so that kind of has been my mom.
This is my 4th year at Woods, and I'm teaching 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th grade PE this year. And a teacher that I try to bring with me to the classroom good too because he was always really animated and just really happy and excited. And no matter how long we were studying physics for, it was always interesting to hear her talk.
I am Laura Ackerman. I teach Spanish 2, 3, and AP Spanish language. My second year at Woods. The teacher that I try to bring into the classroom is my college advisor and Spanish professor, Jillian Burgess. All of her classes were at 8 in the morning. And she was the most energetic morning person I've ever met in my life. And all of her classes always filled up right away. Because regardless of the fact that they were at 8:30 in the morning, everyone wanted to be around her because she was such a motivational person. And I really try to bring that into my classes. And those of you that have had me before know that I really am a morning person.
We started to really deliberate about how we hire people and who we brought in. And a couple of things unite this group. One is that they all have a deep love of their subject areas, a deep love that tends to be contagious. Another trait that unites them is that they've all chosen to spend part of their lives working with students in a stage of life that we call adolescence. And as my first principal said, they have a love for the stage of life that is adolescence without needing to be one. They all have a respect for the art of teaching. And they've also all chosen to be in a school where you can help craft the school in its second decade of life. Another great teacher who's among us, who also has proven to be a great leader, is our new principal, Carol Rentz. And Carol Rentz arrived July 1st to show up for his first day of work at Woods Charter School. And so I think it's safe to say he arrived in the thick of it. And he has rolled with it and added already so much to the life of the school at its most chaotic, crazed state, I think. And when he met the new teachers on Monday for their orientation, he conveyed to them what he had learned about the Woods way from his interviews with faculty and staff here. And he's got it. And I think it's been a tough time to start a new job. It's been a great joy for me, personally, and for all of us to be working with a new great principal. And I think he'd like to make some remarks.